Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my page. I am Victoria's Mimi. Yes, I am Chamaka Miracle Beef now, but I'm fondly called Victoria's Mimi. Why are you called Victoria's Mimi? You might ask, because that name is a story for another day. Maybe one of these days I will share the backstory that brought out that name, Victoria's Mimi. Back to the story. My Lagos experience. Oh God. A lot happened, but in all, I just pick the lessons and I move on. So January, either 4th or 5th of January this year, I'm just starting this story from where I ended in my story lineup, in my Lagos story experience. If you go back to my posts earlier March, no, earlier April, May, I can't remember, around May, as I was there was a time I was sharing my Lagos experience series, so you can go there and know the beginning of the story. But this is just where I stopped. I want to complete it in the video. Welcome back. Yeah. So this January, I've already planned. I'm starting work by the 7th or by the 6th. I can't remember. Let me check my diary. Yeah, I was planning to start work on the 6th of January, and on the 4th of January, my the person accommodating me in the house said I'm no longer needed. Though this is not the first time, but this is the first time that they are packing me out. They're sending me out of their house. First time was that I didn't accept to support whatever issue they had in the compound. I didn't put any opinion. I didn't state anything. I was just mute. I didn't support anybody. I did not give my opinion. I just listened and I kept quiet. Why did I keep quiet? Because I wasn't asked my opinion. So I just kept quiet because I wasn't asked my opinion, and I don't have the rights. If you don't ask my opinion, I don't see the need of me saying it. Do you get? So it was an offense number one that I committed at that place. Offense number two that led um to me working to them sending me out on the 4th of January was, I can't remember. It's no longer fresh like it was then. But I pleaded. See, I'm starting work on the 6th of January. Can you just give me, let this January end? You're not feeding me. You're just housing me. Just give me January end and I will leave your house. He said, no, you must leave my house. You don't have the right to tell me when to tell you to leave my house. And I was tired of begging. Allow me, please. Let me stay. So made that statement. I said, okay, I've heard you. I started packing my things. I don't know where to go to. I don't know if I should come back to the east. I don't know, because I'm to resume my office 6th of January, and I've given my word that I'm coming. I don't know where to stand. I just made a prayer. Lord, guide me. Lord, help me. I just read that psalm. That was when Psalm 23 made more sense. So that day was Saturday. Saturday night, I cried. I didn't cry. I was just thanking God throughout that Saturday night. Then Sunday, I left for church. If you don't know, I'm a Fantonier. I left for church with, I just packed few clothes I know I'll be needing. Maybe I will add the pictures of, like, I took picture that very day. The picture of my situation. I didn't know what to do. And what I like about my church is that when you're coming in, if you have load, you can't carry it inside the auditorium. You have to keep it at with the security at the security post. So I kept it there and I declared what I kept before stepping in. I was full of confession. I danced. Oh God, you never know that I have issue that very Sunday. I danced. I was so happy. Like God, thank you. I don't know where you're taking me to, but I know you will see me through. I moved from after service. I had to spend more time until when they were about to close the auditorium. That's when I left the church premises. Mind you, I was new to the church. I've not gone through the foundation. I've not gone through the believers class, so I don't know who to talk to. I know if you know Fountain very well, you know that Fountain is massive. The auditorium is massive. Who will you talk to? And again, I wasn't led to. I don't know what to do at that moment. I was just at the confused state of my life. Then um, I packed. I went back to the security post. I signed and I picked my stuff, not knowing where to go to because this is early January. Most of my friends that I knew then back then, or most of my relatives I knew back then, are in the village celebrating, and I didn't travel. So where would I had gone to? A lot. I just carried my load and I went to. If you know Fountain, you know that Oshodi is not far from Fountain. So I went to Oshodi on that bridge. I sat down. I was just thinking about my life. I don't know what to do. I said, "Hi, miracle." So you sleep under this bridge today, oh. But God being God, He outdid Himself. That's January. That January, I just believe God that He will make a way. So as I was there 5:30, I just summoned courage and I made calls. No solution. All the people I called back in Owerri, if they will have somebody that will accommodate me, even though it's 2 weeks, I'll find my way. No solution. I called this my family friend that I know that my dad has helped so much. Right from when I was small, my mom and my dad were like a pillar to that family. But they are not yet back to Lagos. So I just called this friend. I will mention his name. He's a guy. Mr. What's that his name? A lot is on my head right now. I can't figure out the name, but with time I remember his name. I called him and I told him, he said, where am I? I told him. Because he knows Lagos very well and he's married. So it's not an option of him accommodating me because I'm not his relative. We're just friends. We became very good friends when he was single though. When he came to my place in World Bank, Owerri, to do some painting for a close by neighbor. And then we had a store, so he patronized us there. And that was how we became friends. How did I forget his name? Anyway, that's by the way. He said, okay, how much am I holding? That's story for another day. The money I was holding at that moment was not up to money to lodge in a hotel. So he said, instead of you sleeping in that this thing, they will scatter you. Don't use social media and play. Oh. Just he now gave me direction. I should go to so place and lodge there. The manager knows him and pay what I have, that he will complete it. I said, okay, thank you, sir. I got there looking confused and tired. I just rushed. I talked to the manager. I said, okay, no problem. And that was it. I got a place to stay that night. I just rushed, came down, and went to have something to eat because I was famished. Then all this was going on. I did not tell my family members what was going on. I don't like being a bother to people. I don't like I don't like I don't know. I don't like depending on people. Like, how do they put it? I'll get the word as we go along. So that was it. As I got to that place, after this thing, after resting, I called my best friend. Oh, see my girl. Thank you. I told her everything that is happening. She told me, "Wow, how will you do now?" I thought I don't know, but I know God will just make a way. A lot happened, you know. I'm this kind of person. I was born in a godly home, a Christian home. So, there's this type of job you can't do. I don't know how to say it though, but all this what is it called again? This mentality of you working in a hotel, because that was the only option I had then. I have a dream, aviation dream. How can I suffer and go for aviation school, and now the dream just disappear at the moment. That was it though. I stayed there. My girlfriend sent me money either for 2 nights or 1 night. I can't remember. I was so happy. Like, that was how favor of God was just coming. I just try and up to then I've not discovered my family members because I don't want to bother them, because that time my daddy was not feeling fine. So all the attention, all the this thing was on my dad. So I don't want to add anything again to my family. So on the Monday I dressed from the hotel, I went to work the Monday. Seriously, I wanted to have that experience of working for somebody, because I've been in the aviation industry since 2018. That is how many years now? Calculate it by yourself. Let me attend to my dad.